Probably should have changed the settings. Do 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 do. Okay, that's good. No low light compensation. Hi. Hey. Haas, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I also need to do some stuff on Twitch. How are you doing today, Haas? This. Okay. Twitch. It's a new one. So we have to change the goals. Yeah, what's up, Triton? Snake Eyes will now invade Ace Attorney, almost become acolytes of the Divine Temple for the Snake Eyes. Why are you so keen on Snake Eyes right now, Triton? Let's go with that one. Do you like it now that it got hit? Let's change it to 125. Stop. Because 6 more months of Snake Eyes, let's go. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we're not gonna get another ban list until like January probably. But I think Snake Eyes is effectively dead in the TCG. I don't see a reason to play it anymore. Unless you're playing Fire King stuff. But without Appaloosa, it's pretty good. Hi, chat. Here my internet is dying though, so I might oh no, Zombie, what's wrong with your internet? Do you think it's dead? I think it's effectively dead. I don't see a reason to play it. I don't think it's good enough to play anymore. Because I think there's decks that make better use of the Fiendsmith engine. And I think even with Lacrimosa ban, like Fiendsmith is still the best engine in the game. So you want to play a deck that like makes the best use of the Fiendsmith engine, and without Beatrice, that deck is not Snake Eyes. And then like one Poplar definitely hurts a lot. You have to start playing like shitty cards like Birch. And then also like your end board just doesn't do anything. Like your end board is like IP. Like without Apollo, like I don't know, it's like without Apollo now, it's just so non-threatening. It's like I don't know, Apollo being banned just changes everything, honestly. So I think people will play it right now because they'll do it, and then like over time, people will slowly gravitate towards playing other decks because they're gonna realize that even though the deck isn't bad, like it's not dead, obviously. There's just better things that you could be doing, and I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Don't diss the one decent Snake Eyes card, Birch, during these decent times. Birch is really bad. Birch is really bad. Once Azamina comes out, then Snake Eyes will once again be the best deck. I don't know about that, never in my life, because I don't know what Azamina is, but also welcome to the stream. But yeah, how is everybody today? But anyways, hi Rook, I hope you're doing well tonight. I am. I don't know, it just stopped working well, man. That's annoying. So I got back from, I went to California, visit my family. It was a lot of fun. And now I kind of have like the post-vacation blues. But aside from that, things are going pretty well. As a Mina replaces things they lost, it gives them an Omni Negate on 2, and it searches wanted. Okay, well, I mean, that sounds pretty good. So maybe that will change things. I don't know. Who knows? I suspect today's stream will be pretty quiet, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm also starting like an hour earlier than I usually do. I'm gonna try to start earlier than normal because the school year started, so that way I can like finish an hour early as well. So you'll see that over the next few days, just like the schedule is gonna be a little bit differently. 30 stream streak, let's go. We may get 6 more months of Snake Eyes, but I want 30 more millennia of tier. That's what I like to hear. Don't worry, I'll yell and be loud to make up for the quiet. Thank you, John V. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. So, okay, gotta get into character again. It's hard to do Maya's voice though, because I'm so phlegmy. And I'm just phlegmy because I just ate. Okay, it's for no other reason. So. Hey. Oh. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor DeLite got arrested again. Well, supposedly, Mr. DeLite was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. Head pat emote soon? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of head pats, to be honest. Like, doing like this? It doesn't feel good when people do that. You know what feels insane though? When people scratch your head? That feels insane. That feels insane. No way, Jose! I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. DeLite was there was Mr. Nick himself. Well, at least from what I can understand. Did you go to the local tournament for Yu-Gi-Oh? No, I have not gone to a local Yu-Gi-Oh tournament recently, Yatagarasu. But how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Molly? How are you doing? Most VTubers with the head pattern actually usually do it for hair ruffling. Yeah, hair ruffling is good. I know like VTubers do that thing where like they can get the hand to show up. You get like that hand, that like creepy looking hand that like pats their avatar. That's like really cool. But I don't know how to set that up. There's probably a way to do it on like Tangaya or something to like redeem for channel points, but my Ace Attorney streamer is streaming. Oh yeah, yes I am. Yes I am. I just got back from vacation, so my vacation I guess is over now. One time Rourke asked me for head scratches. I did. And you refused. You were like, no. And I was like, damn. Okay, fine. Shit. Looks like you did too good a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Kureen Village for a little while, if that's all right. Pearls is just going to dip out? Okay, interesting. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh. It's actually a pretty good idea. Pearls is really smart for a 9-year-old. What if the prosecution questions Phoenix and in response he activates grass and mills every tier name? Then I think he auto-wins the case. I was unsure on how to react. I mean, you're supposed to just say yes, John B. Duh. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No! Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. Oh my god, dude, I love Pearls. Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. Okay, so it's no longer in her possession. Now remember, no fighting, okay? You're right, I should always just listen to what women tell you. Exactly. She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. Wait, also, I hope it was the morning. I hope they didn't let a child go to a village that's 2 hours away by herself. Okay, it's 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. because it's right after the trial. So, okay, it's still daylight out. Okay, fine, fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. You still shouldn't leave a 9-year-old unattended, but you know what? It is what it is. What do we do? So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Miss DeLite? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? Pearls is fine. She'd kill someone if they got too close, probably. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Nicky boy? What the hell? Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. DeLite. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too. Oh, that's right, he's in the detention center. I need a Phoenix and Scooby-Doo crossover. That'd be pretty good. Pokemon set the bar at 10. Ace Attorney's just trying to beat that. Fair point, Triton. Fair point. You must be relieved we got the Sacred Urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Hmm? Don't question mark me. Pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken... Wait, did we... I feel like we've seen this before, no? The repair accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. The repair being Pearls. And that repair was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. I mean, don't we know that the pink splotches come from whatever the pink splotch was that was all over the goddess statue that was left over? Is it possible that the urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Kurain Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Kurain Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Kurain Village to do their training, huh? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So, why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Kurain technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Dang. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but... I guess I'm still a little shaken up. That's all. It sounds like being the master of Kurain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Okay, that's fair. The pink splotches make it look like a Danganronpa murder scene. Yo, Johnby, you know, have you ever played Danganronpa? Because I've actually been meaning to get into it. I have them on the Vita, and I just have never gotten around to like playing them. But I don't know, like lately I've just been really wanting to. It would be a fun stream game, you think so, Molly? They're on PC, right? So I'd have to get them on PC because I don't know if I could stream from my Vita. But yeah, like, I don't know, lately, because I keep seeing a bunch of Danganronpa all over Twitter and stuff like that, and so it's making me think, like, damn, I really want to, like, play it. Like I said, like, I've had the games for years. I just never, like... I just never got around to it. Like, it's one of those things that's been forever in my backlog. Danganronpa is a great stream game. Okay, all right. We might consider that after the Ace Attorney trilogy is done. Also, what's up? Hey, welcome to the stream. I played a bit of the first one, but I've seen playthroughs of 1, 2, and Ultra Despair Girls. I think it'd be really awful, but like in a good way. Okay. You're silly. All right, let's go. I guess let's talk to Mrs. DeLite first. October 13th. Oh, Nikki boy, Maya. Miss DeLite. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please. Please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. All right. I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. Damn, she really 180'd there real quick. Okay. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss DeLite had such a vulnerable side. That vulnerable side is very telling, right? Because for the first half of this case, we were really under the impression, or at least I was really under the impression, that Mrs. DeLite was like a criminal, you know? I just, in my head, like, it just made sense. She gave off the vibes of being like a gold digger, and I don't know, like, her and Ron DeLite just seemed very, like, mixed matched, you know? Also, what's up, Kupo? So I thought to myself, I'm like, she must have some, like, ill involvement, some ill intent, but I guess not. What's up, Zany Twitch? Welcome to the stream. Is it the booba? The booba for what? For why I have changed my opinion on her? No. I mean, she looks great in her racing suit, that's for sure. But no. It's just like her attitude. It's just her attitude, especially her attitude towards Ron. Why is she nothing but a gold digger? Well, because Ron has like Ron is rich, right? And I think she literally said that, like, she loves his money. I think in the previous stream or 2 streams ago, she literally had a line that was like, oh yeah, I love him because he buys me things or something like that. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never kill anyone. It's just not in him, and I believe that. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. Does he have a temper? It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, please die. Actually, it is really hard. Okay, it's easy to imagine him doing that, but it is very difficult to imagine him following through with that. He would never say that. Anyway, Miss DeLite, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Miss DeLite, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. Wait, what? I wonder what Phoenix means here. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief, huh? The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. See, that's the sus part, right? They're so different, but they appear to just be like a happy couple. It's hard to imagine him overpowering someone to the point of killing. Yes, exactly. If he attempts to kill a tier name and they shuffle back revive, is it still murder? No, that's not murder anymore, Triton. That's just called milling. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nikki boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? Yes, Postnut Yu-Gi-Oh! I am back. Thank you for noticing. How are you doing, Postnut? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. For her. Well, what? For you? Love at first sight. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. DeLite? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Whoa, okay. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. She says that with, like, the biggest smile on her face. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. DeLite come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. That's right, he's a security guard. Dude, how is he a security guard? He's so feminine. He went right up to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Okay, this guy's wearing a ski mask with a pom-pom, and this guy's just wearing a, like, I was gonna say pantyhose, but they're very short pantyhose, I'll say that much. And then Desiree is wearing, like, I don't know, she kind of looks like a blackjack dealer. Guy's wearing a condom. I was trying not to say that post now, but yeah, it does look like it. Whereas Ron, they're making, the image makes Ron look so tiny. I mean, he probably is tiny. Please stop it, he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. Really? That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking. But he still risked his life for me. Wow. That's a great story. Yeah. He may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. Okay, well now that makes him sound kind of intimidating. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too. Okay, and now, because of the tutorial case from this game, from Ace Attorney 3, we do now know that Ace Attorney does have, or that Phoenix Wright does have a romantic side. Because I think before that, I guess we never really knew that, but now we know that. Even though I'm still not a huge fan of that tutorial case, but it does establish that side of his character, which we did not know before. Nick, I hope you do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Ooh. Ron sounds like he did what Performage Damage Juggler would do. What does that card even do, actually? I think, wasn't Damage Juggler banned at some point in time? Detective Atlee. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves? No, they're alright, too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. Man, sister. Man. She says that like he hasn't been furiously fighting to save her from a kidnapping every other case. That's true. It searches a performance. I see. What's up, Prince Gremory? Not much. We just started the case up and we're just talking to people. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atlee's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real masked star Damask is not my Ronnie, right? But yeah. Ace Detective Atlee knew more about Masked Star Damask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. I hard disagree. I love me my pathetically coward men. No, Jambi, you gotta understand. Pathetic men are great. Cowardly men are not great. There's a difference. You could be pathetic without being a coward. And I think that's where I draw the distinction personally, you know, because pathetic, that's great. That's my jam. Cowardly, no. What's up, Colt? Good evening. Hope everyone is doing well. Looking younger and younger every time I see you. What's my secret? I moisturize every inch of my body, actually. I moisturize after I take a shower. That's my secret. That's my skincare routine. I have a very simple skincare routine. It's 3 steps. There's a face wash that I use. So I just use St. Ives. Thank you so much, Colt. Then I have a toner from Clinique. I use Clinique Lotion 2. There's also Clinique Lotion 1 and Clinique Lotion 3, which are for different skin types. I personally use Clinique Lotion 2. It's a toner. So you put it on a cotton pad and then you wipe your face off with it. And then I put moisturizer. And that's what I do. That's what I do. And then the moisturizer I put like on my face, my arms, chest, legs, everything. Well, yeah, pathetic men are on top. I think cowardly men are so funny though. They amuse me greatly. Well, that's true. They are amusing. I won't disagree with that. Like, yes, abandon me as my life threatened. I'm so deeply amused by them. Yes, I have legs. What the hell? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. Well said, Desiree. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there too yesterday. Not remembering the feet Ash stream. That's true, that's true. I think I did. I don't think I actually showed feet on camera that stream though, but I got close to it. Legs are nice. Legs are nice, Postnut. Yeah, I am a fan of legs. What's up, Giari? That's right. That's right. I used my foot to click on the mouse. That's what I did. So we just need a Rourke 1 torso stream for just John Lee. Rourke 1 torso. Oh my god. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. That's true. KB Security. Okay. Miss DeLite, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? Wait, he doesn't? And yet, according to what we heard today... Wait, I don't remember this. Come on. Don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. So is he lying to her? Like, is he making it seem that he still works at the same place? Wait. Interesting. Okay. My mind is racing a little bit, but I think I need to hear a little bit more information. It looks like Miss DeLite doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Okay, she's just... Well, actually, okay. So, if something is 30 minutes away, but you make it there in 20 minutes, you're making it there... What is that, like in 66% of the time? Which means you have to be going 50% faster than you would be. Which means that, like, if Larry is driving at like 40 miles an hour, you're riding your bicycle, or your motorcycle at 60 miles an hour. Sounds about right. Doesn't seem that big of a deal. Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass. Thanks. Well, why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Miss DeLite told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Alright, she doesn't have anything new to say. And then, I don't really have anything that I want to show her. Maybe his wallet? That's Ronnie's wallet. It was found at the KB Security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to dinner early that evening. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then. Oh, okay. Wait, I think we heard that before. Okay. Alright, let's move out. So, should we go to the detention center first or the CEO's office? I guess screw it. Let's just go to the CEO's office. It's new content. Okay. October 13th, KB Security CEO's office. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys. Oh, well, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, well, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho, 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 ho. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits. That's a good expression. Well, anyway. The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow. I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. So sentimental. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Yeah, let's actually investigate first, and then we'll talk to him. Wow, this safe is unbelievable. I bet 4 pearls would fit in there. And it's got a bunch of doohickeys attached to it. Well, that's how you know it's serious. When there's doohickeys, that's crazy. It's pretty amazing, all right. Motion sensors, heat sensors, weight sensors. Weight sensors? Hey, Nick, come on. Let's open it and take a look. If I broke into one of these, wouldn't that set me down the path of Hoodlumville? Hoodlumville? Wow, look at that. Huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written on the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? This guy didn't get out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Damn, that's dark. And sad. Hoodlumville. Ayo, first she mentioned thick walls and now doohickeys? Wait, what's wrong with doohickeys? Who doesn't like a little doohickey? Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Oh, I hope she presses the button. Please press the button. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel. Oops. Yeah, you're right. It is written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up there. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed a buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzard. Connected to the basement security guard office. There are no fingerprints on it. Okay. So there's no fingerprints on this emergency buzzard, and also it did not go off. So if it didn't go off, that means that on the night of the murder, the CEO did not feel threatened. Because if he had felt threatened, he would have rang the buzzer. So whenever he died, it happened unexpectedly. That's what I gather from that. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out, just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of really expensive import tea and some scones, and move it. Ah, this is the life. You know, the victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Huh? Man, I love Maya. She's so fun. These looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. UFOs. Oh, no, we read that already. Okay. What about this file, this cabinet here? Gumshoe and Maya are just an incredible pair, they really are. Check out this big, thick binder here. Binder, that's the word I'm looking for. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah, what did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operation or anything. This huge file is all about Mask Star Damask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and his crime scenes. Hey, Nick. Look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon, 100,000. Those are some of the things that he stole. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask Star Damask stole. So then, 100,000 is the value of the stolen item. I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Kane's list. Found on a table at the... Oh, KB must stand for like Kane Bullard Enterprises. Kane Bullard Security. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hold up. So, found on a table a scene of the crime. Tier of Eminon. It's a jewel. 100,000. Crown of Bongora. Artifact. 150,000. Left Hand of Hades. A sculpture. 240,000. Portrait of Magina. Painting. 500,000, $500,000. Okay. But Phoenix says that those values sound low. I mean, they sound about right. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So, do you mean... Yeah. I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. Left Hand of Exodia. You mean the victim, he was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Wait, but hold up, look at this outline, right? Like, it's like if the safe is my computer, then like the person died like this. Kind of. Like this, but on the floor. So like that. But they fell out of the safe? That doesn't make sense. Why would the CEO be inside his own safe? Oh, wait, if he's inside his own safe, is that the reason why he wasn't able to ring the emergency buzzer? Hiding. Could he have been hiding? He could have been hiding, actually. That's a good point. That's plausible. Yeah, I don't see why not. Okay, I think we inspected everything. Let's talk to Gumshoe. Or the process of storing something valuable. That's also a possibility, yes. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now and we need help. Okay. I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. He's so cute. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. Kane Bullard, yeah. This guy looks like my grandfather. What the hell? That's crazy. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time that Mask Star Damask was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report. Time of death, 1 a.m. Cause, cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt force trauma to the head. Cerebral hemorrhaging. Interesting. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good... Oh, the body was stuffed in the safe. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Okay. We got our answer to that. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from where he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Mr. Billiard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right? Mr. Billiard. Have you ever played billiards, chat? I like playing billiards. It's fun. I'm not very good at it, but I think that for somebody who never plays, I'm decent at it, you know? Like, if you have experience playing, you could definitely beat me very easily. But if you don't have experience playing, I think you'll find that I'm not bad. That's how I would assess my performance at billiards. Detective app. So, what happened to Mask Star Damask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again. He keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now, that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Amy was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just know he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he kept bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved a newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Stolen, the gem and the thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it. An article on Mask Star Damascus' first height. Hold up. Oh, we have got to take a look at that. Who is that? The precious gem, the Tear of Emanon. Priceless. Priceless. This says priceless. That's not Ron DeLite, is it? I guess it could be. Prosecutor Godot. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. DeLite. Yeah, I think he did that, and I think he did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So, who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right. He said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway, but... no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, they all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling that he's hiding some kind of dark secret. we have anything we can show him? Maybe let's ask him about the things we found in the room. Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Sorry. Okay, it's hard to believe. Okay, so... Okay, so no comment on the buzzer. What about the file? So about this... Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya! Whoa, what's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us. So, what are you two whispering about? It's nothing. It's just my billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Oh, I really want you to show it to me. Okay, so we can't show him that. What's up, Mishlef? How are you doing? What about Ron's wallet? This is proof that Ron DeLite was here at the crime scene when the murder happened. His wallet and this key card, huh? I think we need to ask Mr. DeLite some more about these two things. Ooh, little hint as to what to do. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Then in that case, I think maybe we've got all of our information. Let's... Oh, security room. Okay. The guard. We have to talk to the guard. Okay, give me 1 sec. It's getting a little chilly. I'm going to turn off the ceiling fan. Actually, you know, I'm also, in addition to turning off the ceiling fan, I'm also going to tinkle, take the opportunity, and get my drink. What's up, Lucas? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. Chompy? Keep the chat company. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my drink, turn off the ceiling fan, and use the bathroom. Got a kombucha. And I got a lemon wedge. Did Rourke get replaced by Skinwalker again? A Skinwalker? What the hell? What I'm saying is that I didn't see any legs as she left. Here. There. I have legs. Happy? Did I wash my hands? Yes, I washed my hands. I wouldn't be holding a lemon if I didn't wash my hands. I can vouch for this one, Zombie. She may be stinky, but she doesn't mess around with her lemons. Yo, what the hell, Chompy? Not stinky. Huh. Mean shark. What's up? How are you, Junkie? A lemon? Yeah, a lemon. Okay. A lemon wedge. It's like, think of it like an aperitif, you know? Almost like having a limoncello. You know what goes great with limoncello? Melatonin. Did you find out who I was referring to by sexy voice? Was it Godot? Was that how you, is that who you were referring to, Junkie? You know what's the only thing better than a lemon wedge? 2 lemon wedges? Godot is how you pronounce it. I like saying Godot because it reminds me of Gal Gadot. I like Gal Gadot. 2 lemon wedges. There you go, Mishla. We're on the same wavelength. Okay. Wow. This is really something else. Our security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh. I just remembered Larry might be... Hey, Nick, what's up? Ugh, so he is here. Wait, was the guard from the... That's not Larry, though. Is it? Nah, there's no way. There's no, I think that's Ron, dude. That's not Larry. No shot. Also, Junkie, I feel you on that one. Ugh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I've got no problem with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, we're sort of childhood friends. He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here's a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. Old school buddies. Does that mean that you are buddies, that you are old buddies from school? Or does that mean that you are buddies of an old school variety, which you no longer find which you no longer find anymore? Because buddies nowadays are different than old school buddies. You know what I'm saying? That was then, and this is now. Okay. Well, what's the good info? So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away my information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kid has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes. So tell me. Okay, okay. So the thing is, Ron DeLite was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLite was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like, you know, maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. Not like I would ever do that. You know? Couldn't be me. No, that's just you. So what's it like to be a part-time security guard? Yeah, let me tell you, that's tough. Well, you know me. I got by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There's security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. I sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day? You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment. And I'm dumb. Okay. Now someone's playing a little bit too dumb, if you catch my drift. Even if it is part-time, and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. You know, don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Well, anyway, the point is, you were here on that night, right? A psych lock on Larry Butts? I didn't think he had the mental fortitude to have two, not one, but two psych locks. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad and it was the Butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? It looks like I'm going to have to break his psych locks after all. Alright, well, as usual, we can always just try first and see what we get. Just get a glimpse into how we can start breaking these, so. Okay, so Larry, what's going on? The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I be? We're getting a glimpse into the butts. We're looking inside the butt right now. Hey, if we break his psych locks, is that a colonoscopy? Okay, anyway, that was a bad joke. But didn't you sneak out of work yesterday to go see Miss DeLite? But that was that, and this is... Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1, wow. Now that's confidence. And what's with the drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened. I don't think we have that evidence. Because this is a buzzard in the CEO's office, and we don't really have anything. Yeah. No, so far, okay, so we need to find something that can incriminate him as far as him not being at his position on the night of the murder. Okay, that's fine. We could find that. Honestly, we might even be able to find a clue around this room, so let's start off by inspecting stuff. It's pretty cool that they have his jacket in the background. What's up, Blue Note Young? Yeah, I think the attention to detail here is pretty spot on. Even like the half-eaten bag of chips and a carton of orange juice or milk, whatever that is. This seems very Larry Buttsy, if you know what I mean. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never, ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got a greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? That way, that's insane. I understand his thought process. Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true. It is killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. That's insane, dude. Only Larry Butts would like orchestrate an accident just to uncover more information like that. It's actually kind of genius. Because now, when the jacket eventually pulls on the lever, it's not Larry's fault. Larry didn't touch the lever. Something is written on this poster in fine print. Guards 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior. It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor. Nah, dude, I'm so out. There's no way. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with her real, genuine ray gun. Yeah. Sounds scary, all right. That's insane, dude. That's freaking insane. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation, so yeah, that's why I'm relaxed right now. That's why the station has different snacks. Wait, that's why the station has different snacks? What do you mean? But the commandments only say to buy donuts, not... Oh, are these gonna be the donuts? That's my partner seat. Oh, different snacks because one of them belongs to Miss Oldbag. Okay, got it. Wait, but he said partner here. He didn't say supervisor or superior. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Okay, there we go. What's up, Prophets? Welcome to the stream. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. it still works fine. More or less. Yeah, they really know how to build them, I guess. Okay, we read that already. Oh, no. Go away. Nothing. Okay, this thing here. Okay. Wow. Take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry. What are they? Did you say Hey man. It's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Okay, his snacks do not have additional dialogue. Here's the screens that he supposedly has to look at. Do any of these point to the CEO's office? So I see this is like a bedroom. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. I know because I've tried. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, all right? That's insane. Okay, this looks like a basketball court or like some kind of school auditorium. This looks like a living room on the top left. This looks like another angle of the same living room. Then this also, they all just look like, no, this looks like a lobby. This looks like a bathroom. This one looks like a dining hall. And then here's just graphs and another graph. Okay. But we don't get additional dialogue. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I will sue this living room. I really like this backdrop. It just looks cool. Like, damn, cool floor. It is. It is. There's a lot of attention to detail here. Keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. Hey, what's up, Nivian? Welcome to the stream. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Bro. You and Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Smells like old bag. Examine everything with a whiff of old bag in it. That's so funny. I can't believe that's an achievement. Okay. But it doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay, so evidence to show that Larry was not at his station on the night of the crime. I don't know. Nah, let's move out. I just don't think we have it right now. Thoughts on the new TCG ban list? That's a great question, Nivian. So, I have waited to talk about it because I think that the more time that I deliberate on the TCG ban list, the more that I like it. When it first came out, I was like, huh, this doesn't feel like it's enough. But I did really like Apollo being banned. I cannot stress enough just how amazing it is for the game that we have finally gotten rid of Apollo and Barone. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy that Apollo's gone. I'm also really happy that Prosperity is at 1. But it's such a long list. It's such a long list. But there's a lot of things that I feel were just not, were weird or weren't enough. So like opening of the spirit gates to 1 was not enough. I think a lot of people wanted Snake Eyes to be massacred the same way that Tier Limit was, but honestly, I think Snake Eyes, Ash, and Poplar to 1 and Apollo being banned is actually a pretty strong massacre. I don't see a reason to play that deck anymore. Unless you're playing Fire King. So that's fine. I'm actually fine with that. What else? I think it's really cool that Grass came back. That's super interesting. I think it's really strange that Protoss was not rebanned. I think that's, to me, that's like the biggest surprise factor, because I really thought they were going to reban Protoss. Because I don't think Protoss should have ever come off the list. Colossus is fine. I don't really care about Colossus. That can go back to 3. It doesn't matter to me. But Protoss, I felt really should have gotten re-hit. That felt very egregious, like. But what, I mean, whatever. Like, they unhit Snow in January, right? And then Snow was legal all the way until October. And Snow was also the card that, like Protoss, should arguably not have come off the list. So it took them 9 months and 2 ban lists to reban Snow. So it'll probably take them 9 months and 2 ban lists to reban Protoss. I hope. Fingers crossed. No, I never said Protoss was fine. I said Colossus was fine. Protoss is a lingering floodgate, though, so that's not okay. But Colossus is fine, because Colossus is not lingering. But no, I never said Protoss was fine. I said it might be fine, but no, it's not. What else? What else? What else is, like, big on the list? Oh, I think hitting Tenpai was like the dumbest shit ever. I was really upset by that. I can't believe they limited the Tenpai field spell. That was so stupid. Like, Tenpai is such a bad deck. And you already hurt the consistency by limiting Prosperity. I don't really understand why we have to limit summoning as well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really get it. Stupid. Tenpai was so much fun, and then I feel like now it's just like it's just rough. Because Prosperity to 1 and then the field spell at 1, that just like you lost 4 engine cards basically in a deck with only like 15 engine cards. It's hard. Like, that's really hard. It's really hard. On the plus side, skill drain went to 1, so that's really good. I was happy to see that. And that also helps Tenpai, because skill drain was very good. It was very good against Tenpai. And it was a card that like every single deck played at 3 in the side deck, if not main deck. So, but yeah, Apollo's banned. I'm happy. Like, Apollo's banned. Honestly, like, the game is completely different. Yu-Gi-Oh! Without Apollo and Barone is completely different. Like, completely different. It's a different game. I think this is like the first time ever where I can confidently say that like the TCG and like the OCG / Master Duel are legitimately playing different games. No Apollo. That's so good. That's so good. Oh my god, dude. I'm so happy they banned that card. I didn't think they would. I really didn't think they would, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Because now Yu-Gi-Oh! Can start moving in a healthier direction, I think. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has like these periods of time, right? So like, different eras of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are characterized by their end boards and interactions. So like, for example, like 2018 Yu-Gi-Oh! Is characterized by like hand ripping and FTKs, which is not good. Like Power the Elements Yu-Gi-Oh! Is characterized largely by hard, like it's weird. That one's kind of iffy. There's a Sprite was making like hard negates, but Tier Limit was not. Pre-Power the Elements was characterized by like Mystic Mine. Pre-Mystic Mine, like pre-Di-Fi, it was characterized by, or pre-Albaz Structure Deck, it was characterized by negates. People were making like negates. And I think that getting rid of Barone and Apollo kind of is putting us out of this era of negates. And hopefully, I would like to see negates be strictly in-engine. So, like, I think, like, it's fine for in-engine to have negates, but I don't think it's okay for negates to be generic. And so I'm happy to see that. Have any students asked me to have challenged me to a duel? Yes, so I've dueled a few students in the past. Yep. Both in Master Duel and on paper, actually. Do you think we are seeing Caesar gone next? No. I don't think so. No. You mean Wave King Caesar? The DDD? No. No, not definitely not. Okay, let's go out. Where did I want to go? No, not there. I guess let's go here. The treasures of Currying exhibit is all ruined now. I'm sorry. It's just so sad. Caesar feels like... Are we talking about the same Caesar? But it's very specific kind of negates. Did I know that Wave King Caesar is named after a Roman ruler? No, but I know somebody who would know that. I know somebody who spends all their time watching YouTube video essays about ancient Rome and ancient Roman logistics. And I bet that that person probably knows that he's named after a Roman ruler. Guess we'll see how the Fiendsmith engine shapes up without Lacrima. It seems okay. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't expecting him. I'm actually surprised they even banned Lacrima. That was crazy. That was insane. They really hit that thing quick, dude. That might be like one of the fastest bans I've ever seen. I think, how fast did Lacrima get banned? Has there ever been a card that got banned faster than Lacrima? Like, what are some cards that got like auto, like, I guess like cards that got E-banned, right? Like the Pepe stuff got E-banned. I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking 6 Sense Pleiades. I was thinking that too. But I think we got to play with 6 Sense for longer than we got to play with Lacrima. So aside from like the Pepe E-bans, which I guess happened like within like a week or something, and maybe 6 Sense, but I would have to look at the timeline, this might be like one of the fastest bans ever. That's insane. Yeah, some cards release at 1, but like 6 Sense released at 1. You were never able to play 3 6 Sense, because I think back then we were still using the OCG ban list. Either that or they pre-hit it to 1, but I'm pretty sure that we were able to play with 6 Sense for like 3 months before it got banned. It took 40-something days. Yeah, that's insane, dude. That's crazy. That sets a really good precedence too, because it shows that Konami is not afraid to ban a card right away. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the Sacred Urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure. Maybe we can label it the Urn of Mass Star Damascus Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa! 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 That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich. Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. The super heavy, only the Scarecrow got hit. Wasn't Scarecrow already a card? Did Scarecrow come out in Syac? I thought Wakaushi and Big Benkei were the ones that came out in Syac. It came out in Syac. Okay, so that was a faster ban. That was definitely a faster ban then. That was definitely a faster ban. Because Syac only lasted a month before that ban list came out. Not like, this lasted like 2 months. Wait, yes, it was already a card? Okay, then never mind. Yeah, so then that doesn't count. So then that doesn't count. So then that doesn't count. Because Scarecrow got banned, but Scarecrow is old. Wait, so there's nothing new here. Okay, nothing new there. Basement warehouse? Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around here for? So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that, it's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yeah, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? Ah, you really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Star Damaska's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along? It looks like that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasure. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Star Damaska's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. Guess so. I don't know, that sounds kind of suspicious. One of my favorite things about this case is seeing Andrews living life happily and smiling. 2-4 is such a heavy case for this character. That is a very good point, Blue Note. You're absolutely right. What? So Star Damask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Star Damask pretty well. Yeah, what's up, Cyber? So are we duelist at night and attorney by day? That's right, Cyber. You got it correct. How are you doing, Cyber? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm so glad you got your urn back. Yeah, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Well, why would I? Okay, that sounds really suspicious. And we have Psych Locks. Okay, that explains it. You're doing well? Okay, glad to hear it, Cyber. 2 Psych Locks again. Okay. What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Alright, well, as usual, let's present the Magatama and get a hint as to what we're going to need to crack this one. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I mean, I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine. You know, I don't think I do, actually. Because Pearls took the urn. So we don't have the picture with it with the pink splooges on it. So actually, I don't think that I do. Okay. Andrews looks like she enjoys furry fanfic. That is a very specific phenotype of person, Molly. Do you have a friend that enjoys furry fanfic who looks like Miss Andrews? Okay. Like, this is the splooge, right? Like, I'm not missing anything. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shockingly pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. What do you mean? There's literally pink splotches on the freaking urn, man. Obviously, it's important. Okay. Alright. Let's keep moving around. Back to the main exhibition hall. I want to go... You know what? Actually, let's go here. Whoa. This place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect now that they know he was actually Masked Star Damask? I will shoot you a good day. Yeah, in college? Oh, wow, really? Thank you, Nivian. This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the Masked Star Damask investigation all the way up until yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Okay. Hey! We're investigating the place. I just realized, dude, there's pink here. I do miss Edgeworth. I do miss Edgeworth a lot. Okay, so I don't think we can inspect anything. The detention center is the place I wanted to go to next. But I think we have to go here first, and then we can go to the detention center. Okay. I already told you it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. DeLite right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are just going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Hey, speaking of edge. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Yeah. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Shoot, dude. So then, the hell then? Can we maybe ask her about these items? Actually, wait, can we ask Larry about these two things? But I also want to ask her about this newspaper clipping. No, she doesn't know what that is. Okay. She doesn't know what that is either. Doesn't know what that is. I don't think she'll know what the autopsy is. Nah. All right. Yeah, actually, let's go back to the CEO's office. Let's go to the security room. Let's ask Larry about these two things. Hey, Larry, there's something I want you to look at. Hey, Nick, I told you, I'm a pro. And you don't interrupt the pro when he's working. I don't have time to sit and chat with you, all right? Okay, so he's not going to say anything with regards to that. What about the file or the list? Nothing about that either? How do we prove that he wasn't there? Nothing. Nothing there either. The only other person we can ask is Andrews. But what would Andrews know about any of this? Actually, maybe she'll know about the paper clippings. I'm sorry, I can't help. The treasures of Kurain Village is the only thing on her mind. The Treasures of Kurain exhibit is my first job after last year's ordeal. And I really wanted it to be a success. I've got an idea. Why don't you redo the whole poster? You could put something like, voted best treasure exhibit by Mask Star Damask. Why, Maya, that's a fantastic idea. Down in the KB security building at 1 a.m. I mean, it is a nice wallet, yeah. Wallet. Somebody told me that... Or was it somebody that told me, or did I hear it? I heard someone say that one, men never buy a wallet. It's always given to them by a significant other. And two, men will hold on to and use the same wallet for at least 10 years. I heard that sometime this weekend, I think, but I don't remember the context of it. But I heard those two things. I don't know if they're true or not. True, true? Okay, true, true. Not wrong? Vouch can't lie. Why buy a new wallet when old wallet does the trick? Okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I don't remember the context, but I do remember hearing that. Okay, so nothing you hear. Well, then I don't know what to do. There's no one there we can talk to. Let's go back here. Like, he gave me these newspaper clippings. This was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and I lost the info on the witness. By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo? Oh, okay. Men are reverse AMAL'd for wallet. Oh, I get it, because they're committed to their wallets. That's a good one, Mishlev. Maybe I'll break a stereotype and buy Ron's wallet. We men are extremely basic creatures. Oh my god. But he got away, huh? Or he got away anyway, huh? That guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately. I've seen him around lately. So is that Ron? Or is it Larry? Is it Ron or is it Larry? I can't tell, because this hair, those like swirls, it kind of makes me think Ron, right? Because Ron has those Princess Leia swirls. I don't know. Maybe we actually do have enough evidence to start one of these psych locks. Okay, I think we do actually. Okay. I think we're just gonna have to make a. I think I was gonna say make a run for it, but that's not appropriate in this situation. What do you call it when you like make a? When you just want to see if something sticks, right? Like, there's an expression. Is it this? Well, Miss Andrews? I don't think it's that. See, look, it was a fake after all. Oh, okay, it was. Huh? I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected. Wait, what? Oops, I guess this isn't going to help me. Okay, so we got that wrong. Any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? I just don't have a lot of information. Statue? No. Yeah, I just don't have. Static looking wooden box. Yeah, we read that before. Nah. On the night of the crime, were you working hard? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss DeLite? That was that, and this is this. Is there any chance you snuck out to work last night too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I even bet you $1. Evidence that Larry was not manning his station. Ah, okay, it was this card. Cool, 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 cool. This is the key card to the CEO's office, right? Yeah, that's right. This key card was found inside a wallet. This wallet. You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar. You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss DeLite just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 a.m. in the morning on the first floor of our company building. Okay, but I'm supposed to remember he said that? 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. Well, what do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond the shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Why do we know that for a fact? Why do we know that? Is it the blackmail letter? No, it's not the blackmail letter. Why do we know that? Because the buzzer doesn't have fingerprints on it? They didn't know people would play Ace Attorney once a week for live audiences in early 2000s. Give them a break. Okay, that's a fair point. No, it's not the buzzer. Maybe the profile of the person? His body was found inside his safe. How do we know that for sure? Wait, no, ugh. Maybe the autopsy? No. How do we know that they snuck into the killer's office at 10 p.m. or after 10 p.m.? Wait, that was a misclick. That was a misclick. Well, we know that Ron had his wallet. No. Because Desiree mentioned that he had the wallet before. Larry is saying whoever the murderer was, they broke into the crime scene before his shift. Yeah, why couldn't that be the case? I don't know. I'm really not sure. I thought maybe it was the buzzard, but it's not. I have no clue. I really have no clue why he, like, how to disprove that that's a possibility. I don't know. Nope. It's not gonna be this, or that, or this, or this, or this, or that, or that. I tried this already. I tried this already. I just used this. Wait. I had to use the same item twice in a row? Okay. That's weird. See, like, my gamer senses were telling me there's no way you would have to use the same item twice in a row. That makes no sense. But sure. Yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. That keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door of the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way. Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. Right in the middle of your shift. Oh. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. No. Unlock successful. Okay, sure. The night of the crime. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry. There was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about it. Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible, damn, holy crap. Okay, that is really sad. That is really sad. Could you imagine that actually? Hold up, like, hold on. Let me put my shoes into this scenario right now. Obviously, nobody likes getting broken up with, right? No, like, no, you know, nobody like goes like, oh, I really hope I get broken up with today. You know what I mean? But imagine that your partner, right? Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. Imagine your partner calls you over and says, hey, we need to talk. You show up, and not only are they going to break up with you, but they also have their new partner there ready to meet you. That's kind of icy. Like, that one kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I feel for Larry on this. Like, holy crap. It's like, hey, by the way, I'm breaking up with you. And also, this is your replacement. Like, damn. Either they are pathologically evil or you did something awful during that relationship. Exactly. And I don't think Larry's the type of guy to do something awful enough for that to happen. Most security guards carry guns? No. You have to be a police officer to carry a gun. A security guard, you would have like a taser or a nightstick. Before I knew what was going on, the guy punched him. Why? Oh my god, dude. This is Larry. Like, okay, now it just got even worse. Okay, so Larry shows up, gets dumped, and the new boyfriend punches him in the mouth. That's not necessary, man. That's a lot. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Wait, what? Yeah. So, is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick! Is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it! I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will! Larry, get yourself together. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him that evidence we got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick! Okay, which evidence do we show him? Do we show him the newspaper clippings? Or the list? Probably the newspaper clippings, right? Oh, okay, so not that. The autopsy report? No. The file? Huh? The buzzer. Okay, the buzzer. Okay, 4 times the charm. Dump, replace, punched, and his boss died. Yeah, that's a hell of a night. That's a hell of a night. It could have only gotten worse, Prince Gremory, if he got laid off, too. Like, that would have been insane. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Oh my god. He just got dumped 2 nights ago, now he's hitting on a 19-year-old? Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard that I am. Bro. Wow. That was pretty good. Oh, Maya, you're way too easy to impress. Thanks. I try. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. Alright, the emergency buzzer. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a waitress approach. Oh my god, dude, that's insane. It's literally your job. You're like, I'm gonna just wait and see, you know? It can't be that bad. Surely if the emergency buzzer is being pressed, it can't be because it's an emergency, you know? And it's all the way, like, on the first floor. You gotta walk down 2 flights of stairs. That's mad work. That's mad work, dude. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Wait, let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? Like, you must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Okay, I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that. What? What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. Bro. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. on October 12th in the CEO's office. Okay, so that means that the CEO was in distress. So my earlier theory of the buzzer didn't go off because the CEO was never in distress does not fly. You see, that's important because if the buzzer never went off, it means that whoever killed the CEO was someone the CEO trusted. Because it means that when he saw when the CEO saw the murderer in his room, he didn't think, let me press my emergency buzzer. But if he did press the emergency buzzer, then it means that whoever the murderer was either antagonized the CEO first, or the CEO didn't recognize him. Okay, cool. So we figured that much out. So I think with this, maybe we go back to Gumshoe and ask him about it. Maybe. Detective Gumshoe about this right here. Okay, nothing new there. Okay, maybe I should do the usual thing where like somebody gives me something and then I ask them about it immediately after for no reason. You guys really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated. What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzard record? The record? No. Nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. I get it. Because black carpeting doesn't reflect light. Okay, so how does that help us? Maybe it doesn't really help us right now. I think we asked her about these newspaper clippings and she didn't say anything. No, yeah, she didn't say anything. Yeah, nothing. It's one of the key cards from Ron's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one. Ron doesn't work there anymore. Okay, nothing new in that regard. Still nobody at the detention center. Okay, so then I think, what does she want to know? She wants information that the urn that was in the exhibit that the urn that was brought into questioning today was genuine. That's what she wants. I feel like that's something Pearl would show up with later on, so maybe it's not the time to be breaking her lock right now. But if we go here, something new. What happens if I show Maya like the buzzer record? No. Like if I show Maya any of our new information, does she speak at all? No. Okay. So then there's no one at the detention center. I wish I could go to Kurain Village right now. There's nobody here. Then I don't know. Then I think the only thing I can do is talk to Andrews. But how am I supposed to prove to her that the urn that was in the trial is real? You know what's something about this though? This is kind of fishy. I hadn't thought of this yet, but of so the mask thief, Mask Star Damask, has stolen 5 things, right? All of these are extremely expensive. 100,000, 150,000, 240,000, $500,000. But the sacred urn from Kurain Village is not worth anywhere near that amount. So why bother going after that? Buzzer went off. What the hell do I do with that information? When I played this game for the first time, I looked up all these items thinking they were real. I could see why you would think they're real though. Some of they sound pretty real to me. The Tears of Emanon sounds like it could be a real jewel. Why not? Yeah, I just don't think I have a way to prove that the urn was real, cause Pearls took the urn. If Pearls hadn't taken the urn, then maybe I could prove that, but not like this. And I can't really show him anything, right? Oh, actually, what about this blackmail? About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron DeLite anyway? Well, Mr. DeLite used to work at KB Security, right? But was it that made him... What was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, all right. Okay. This doesn't really have anything new to say on that regard then. I always knew there was something suspicious about this guy. And I was right. It turned out that the mask was really that ace detective in disguise. You really thought that? Oh, of course. It's a stone cold truth. Sooner or later, a guy like that always shows his true colors. Yeah, well, I think we saw a little too much of his colors today. Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. Okay, nothing new there. Got to ask about the CEO. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebar. It's Kane Bullard, dude. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard. Wow. Oh, yeah. The victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick. Now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Wait, is it? Oh! Okay. Cool. Alright, nice. Alright. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? Kane Blue Balls? Oh my god. He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh? And? And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can never get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Yo, I love Maya, man. Ah, she's so good. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. That's right, you gotta draw shifter if you want to get the money. Let me go already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Master Damask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Oh. Well, okay. But that didn't... I mean, it did unlock new dialogue, which theoretically should progress events forward if we step out? It looks like Miss DeLite does it, which means she has no idea that her husband was being blackmailed. Okay. Okay. Hey, was this recorder always here? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was there before. Yep, that was there before. Okay, so... Ah, see, so we did progress the plot forward. Huh? Mr. Wright! Mr. DeLite, did they finish your interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore! Mr. DeLite, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... On the same night the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to the KB security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron DeLite, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. He's even sitting like this. Oh my god, he's so cute. Ugh. Master Damask. Mr. DeLite, do you still insist that you are Master Damask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. You think maybe he is? Listen, Mr. DeLite. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. Yeah, he did confess to that. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Masked Star Damask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atme. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time of the blackmail notes that I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? Hold up. That looked like Atme. Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. Whoa. Wait, that's not blunt force trauma. That's strangulation. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. Oh my god, he picked up the body and put it in the safe. No shot. So that's why you put it in the safe? Why would you do that? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. DeLite kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Why were you fired? Mr. DeLite, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Oh, thank goodness. No, oh, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime, she'll find. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? I bet it's because he doesn't want her to find out that he doesn't have any money anymore. Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. Wait, what? He's still insistent on this life of crime thing. Yo, what if he's not lying? What if he really is Star Damask? Man, this lemon is so good. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? That's a good point. That's a really good point. Because Desi spends money like it's water. Oh man, dude. Honestly, I think all men should be like that.
God forbid women do anything.
I think if your wife wants to buy things and you can't afford it, then you should be robbing banks. Right? Oh my god. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least, that's what I thought anyway. Is that your hot take? Yeah, that's my hot take. So he became Star Damask for Desiree, huh? That's very interesting. Okay. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Star Damask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Star Damask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. DeLite? Huh? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. About first heist. Guard in the photo is Ron DeLite. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Interesting. Detective Atme found the Star Damask disguise. That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. Yo, what if Atme is just crazy? What if Ron actually is Star Damask? But Atme is so, like, disassociated that after chasing after this criminal for 5 different heists and not finding him, he decided that he would rather admit to being Star Damask than admit to being unable to catch Star Damask. Because if you admit to being the thief, it saves your reputation as a detective. Because it's starting to become a lot more plausible that Ron really is the thief. I mean, his reason for wanting to joining the life of crime is pretty solid, if you ask me. I mean, it makes sense. It lines up with his character. And it also makes sense why the CEO would be blackmailing him. Because the CEO blackmailed him and threatened to take his identity. Or to reveal his identity. But that still doesn't answer why in the flashback, Ron saw at me in the flashback. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. The first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Okay, tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Ooh, music change. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity just like that? It's not that easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up, it went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a sec. What do you mean by you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know? After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Okay, okay. Yeah, see, I was thinking that because KB Security, money-grubbing CEO, trades trade secrets, right? What is a trade secret for a security office? A trade secret for a security office is information on things that are being guarded. So if you were going to steal valuable items, the best job, the best connection for you to have would be the security companies that are tasked with guarding said items. But now the CEO, this Kane Dullard, he can't do it himself, right? He's not nimble enough, but also it would be too suspicious. But if he can blackmail a master thief into doing it by threatening to reveal his identity, pay him 1/10 of the cost of the items in the form of blackmail, and then keep the full item for himself, that's like printing money. And all you have to do is you have to tell, all you have to do is you have to tell the master thief how to go about with the robberies. And you know how to go about with the robberies because you yourself designed a security system. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or a painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. DeLite is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron DeLite was Star Damask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Did you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, the truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. DeLite, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? From Damascus' second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. Okay. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Kim Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in this safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi. That's why he was so adamant. Because he knew about the murder. Yeah, he's not so dumb. He had it planned. Or not that he had it planned. He didn't have it planned. It wasn't like premeditated or anything. But he knew exactly what a not guilty verdict would imply. Yeah. I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. DeLite. Guess I have no choice but to take Mr. DeLite at his word. Mystic Mind. There we go. There's Pearls. She's gonna have the urn, and this is gonna allow us to break the psych locks on Andrews. Hey, Pearly. I'm back. Hey, Pearls. So, what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Curran Village to have it examined. And what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Oof, that's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint. And that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick. We got to find out how they got there. Okay. We'll find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Sacred urn found in Admin's office, covered in pink splashes, but it's the genuine article. There we go. That's what we need. Let's move out. She's not there now. Oh, she is here. Okay. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Let's look around one more time? Okay, sure. We'll do that. We'll look around. Looks to me like it's been dry for several days. Suspicious about these paint marks. Bottom left. The same color as the paint splashes on the urn. Thank you, finally, somebody said it. So then the question is, what is the cause of the odd shape? We know what it is. It's the freaking statue. Or is it this box? Ah, that's the box that the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. I was wrong. It's not the bottom of the statue. It's the box. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate again, Nick. A wooden box that had the sacred urn in it has pink paint stains on it. Because it turned out that Atmi was the real thief. It's still hard to believe. Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm going to take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know how to look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it so that you never knew it was bent in the first place. Please be gentle with it. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shockingly pink. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is... Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it. That's the box the sacred urn was in. If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. Confident Andrews came a long way from 2-4, yeah? Well, what is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Completely dry, the box of the sacred urn fits in the gap perfectly. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Are we? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Karain village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Well, why do you think that it was broken recently? How do you know? How do we know? How do we know that it was broken recently? The box of the sacred urn fits it perfectly. Because the paint was already dry? Nope, we got it wrong. Shit. What? How do we know it was broken recently? Oh! Because in the original picture, it says, I am, not Ami? There we go. This poster, it was made recently, right? Poster? Oh, the poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says "Ami." When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. Well, wait. Or? Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. God, this lemon is so good. It looks like she's not going to give up that last psych lock so easily. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor? Oh, shit. Okay, I think I sucked all the juice out of this lemon. We did it. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? There's pink paint all over this urn. And there's pink paint all over the floor and the walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. But... Uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can get pink paint anywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor, there's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. The proof linking them together is the box. Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yeah, more or less. The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted on it, doesn't it? Yes. If you put this box into the impression on the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. She broke the urn? What does that have to do with the case? Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. Yeah, I know how that feels like. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken. On the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. She tripped. When I tripped on a paint can and I lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and I thought my heart was going to stop. I opened the lid and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out right of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock. And I let out a huge scream. Okay, but but come on, that's an accident. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Kurine Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. You think so? What is Ami? I guess Ami's like a girl's name. Or Amy? But that's A-M-Y. Oh my god, now she's insulting Pearls right now. Any sane person? Really? Because didn't Pearls put it back in the wrong order as well? Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at Dude, this urn can't catch a break. Anyway, I put the urn in the storeroom, and no one had seen it since then. Broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box, kept out of sight. Kept out of sight is a crucial detail. It actually can catch a break. It caught a couple of breaks. Oh my god. You're crazy, Blue Note. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Because they were being covered by the goddess statue. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Ami Faye statue. I wonder where the ashes are at this point. At this point, dude, the ashes are probably scattered around anyway. It was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick... there were no paint marks on the walls or the floor of the warehouse when we were there. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the training hall, the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would have been the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews. Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it over there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day it was moved. But why? Moved again that night. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. So that's where the ashes went. It's alive. Oh my god, you're crazy, Blue Note. Well, why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Jawsome DeLite, was at KB Security. So then why did another mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact? The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. To be continued. Save your progress? Yeah, absolutely. October 14th, 9:41 a.m. It's the next day. Hey, Nick. What is it this time? You wouldn't believe how many people are here for the trial. Well, it's a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. Wait, what? Next door? Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atme's trial today. Detective Atme? They say they're going to try him as Masked Star Damask. Already? That was fast. They don't call him the Minuteman for nothing. I know. By the way, where's Pearls? Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore. I know you don't like me. Rose has really gotten into her training lately, huh? Yeah, ever since that incident last year. Please don't ignore me! Oh, Mr. DeLite, good morning. No one likes me. Damn, dude. I feel you, Ron. I feel you. No one would notice me even if I killed someone. I feel your pain, Ron. Ron, I notice you, okay, Ron? I notice you. I notice you. He's so cute. How could anyone not notice him? Look at that little face. Look at the way he bites his lips. Like, oh my god. He's like... He sits like this. Like, come on, he's so cute. Oh. Come on, don't be silly. Well, wait a second. You don't mean... You're the murderer? No! I'm just a poor thief. No, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor. Okay, man. He's making it really hard right now. We noticed all those people you may or may not have killed. Oh, thank you so much, Xerox. I appreciate that. Now let's see. According to Mr. DeLite, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending him to help him commit the heist. Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick? It's possible. But today's trial is a race against the clock. Huh? How come? Let's just take our time, like always. I'm afraid that's not an option. Hmm? Why isn't it an option? Why is it not an option? Hydration check? I got you, Wartrons. Also, what's up, Wartrons? We have to finish before Atme's trial? I guess so. That could be it. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú? ¿Qué tal tu día? Mi día empezó bien. Se puso un poco difícil por la tarde. Pero después de eso me alcancé a relajar. So what I said, chat, is my day started off good. Then it got a little bit rough during the afternoon. But then after that, I was able to relax. And then now I'm feeling fine. Oi. Oh, by the way, I didn't share today's flavor of kombucha. So this is actually lime mint mojito. Oh, and also I got my nails done red when I was in California. So it's pretty cool. They look pretty good too. I believe, oh, Jambi, this nail color, guess what it's called? Guess what it's called? this nail color is called Cajun Shrimp. I got my nails done Cajun Shrimp colored, so you know. And I know how much you love shrimp. I know. See? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron DeLite. Why though? I don't know. Jambi likes shrimp. Like his favorite animal. And then me? I just really like this shade of red. Cause like, okay, so basically like out of all the shades of out of all the shades of Raid Shadow Legends, out of all the shades of red that I saw, no, Jambi's not short. I'm pretty sure Jambi's taller than me actually. Out of all the shades of red that I saw, some of them were like really dark, and I felt like that wasn't really appropriate for like sunny weather, like to wear like a dark red. So I was like, I want like a more playful red, and this was the most playful shade of red that I could find at the nail salon. So that's why I got them like this. And who in the equation loves the Caucasian? Wait, what? What? But she's like 4'6", so that's not... I am not 4'6", okay? You are missing one number off of both of those. I am 5... I'm actually like 5... I'm like 5... Actually, damn, hold up. Yeah, I'm like 5'8". I'm not 3'5". What the hell? No, that's like Lord of the Rings status. Like, who isn't tall? What the hell? I'm not even short. What, bro? I'm like mad tall. I'm taller than Pac, right? Who else am I taller than? Things no tall person would say. I am not tiny. If Pac is your metric. Shout outs to Pac. Oh no, but I love Pac. He's awesome. That's not an accomplishment. Nah, but Pac is the GOAT. He's a king. I didn't mean to throw him under the bus like that. So tall she can headbutt our shins. What the hell? Why does everyone think I'm so short? You're ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the week. Okay, settle down everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. Ugh, he's got the judge in the palm of his hands yet again. Ron DeLite is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Huh. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. It's hard to be tall when you have no legs to get... I literally... Yo, bro, my legs are right here. Look. I have legs, okay? See? I have legs. Jeez. Just because you always see me sitting down doesn't mean I don't have legs. Ay. Looks like Photoshop. Those are some realistic prosthetics. What the hell? I'm not Melania. They look fake to me? Nah, you guys are insane, dude. You guys are insane. Life is war. But that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Dude, someone told me that for Godot, I'm supposed to sound sexy. But I don't know how to sound like a sexy man. Like, what makes a man's voice sexy? Yes, well, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. AI has gone too far. Confidence? How does a man sound confident versus sounding unconfident? Add some coolness to it. BDE? BDE? What does that even mean? I mean, I know what it means, but like, how do you even like quantify that? Don't think too hard about it, I would say. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Godot's voice in my head has always had a little bit of pretension in it. All right. I'll try not to think about it too much, and I'll just try to play it cool. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. the previous day. Looks like Don Francisco. Yo, right? Right, Wartron? I was thinking that. Oh my god, dude. I was thinking that. And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. But the first one is always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness. I tried to do a cool gulp. I don't know if it came out cool. Okay then. Let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron DeLite, has to say for himself. The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright. It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. DeLite to testify. Huh. You've got guts, Trite. Okay. Hey! What's wrong with drinking your coffee black, man? I only drink my coffee black. No milk, no sugar. I never put anything in my coffee. That's the way I like it. I want it to taste bitter. Okay? That's what I want. I want bitter. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But drinking 17 cups in a single trial? Okay, but those trials be lasting all day though. And also 17 is my favorite number. You did it, didn't you? Yes. Huh? No, that's not true. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever. Well, Mr. DeLite already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making. Yeah, maybe they should simply make shorter trials. Exactly, Mac Goes Person. Also, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Huh. Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, that's kind of hard to say. Wait, I wish I could go. 17 cups of some heart attack shit, switch to Adderall. You know it's gonna be pee breaks every 20. That's true, I do have to take a lot of tinkle breaks when I drink coffee. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. My visit to KB Security. That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. That's it? 3 statements? 1 a.m., the exact time the murder took place. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. Huh, it's bitter today too. Just like my destiny. You'd never know it from the way he's chugging it down. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. My visit to KB Security. All right, let's see. So 3 statements. 1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also a tad bit behind. 1 a.m., that's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure. It ordered you there? It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They say things like, steal this or take that. Well, why don't we save those for later, Mr. DeLite? Please don't say anymore, oh my god. Now, what should I do? So, what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said to bring $50,000. Money, eh? A perfect motive for committing a murder. Oh, but wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh? Is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. Unimportant point indeed. A lot of credit goes to the translation team as well. AA localization is sensational. Yes, it is. Self-reporting? Yes, that he is also doing that. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Okay. Yes, sir. Ah. A muddy mud skipper in outer mud space has a better chance of surviving than I do. What is a muddy mud skipper? Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway? The blackmail letter said, if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole mass star Damas thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bullard didn't have anything on me. He didn't? Anyway, I don't care what anyone says about me. Just as long as Desi believes in me. Aww. That's so cute. So that's why Miss DeLite didn't believe he was Mass Star Damas. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. He is a wife guy, yeah. You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. A security chief? You? And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? This isn't going good. Maybe I should change the subject. Life after being fired, why he was fired. Let's ask about why he was fired. Ren and Stimpy wiki? No way. What's up, Dead to Bread? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Mr. DeLite, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well... The world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that. Okay, then I take it back. Defendant, please answer the question. Well... I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see... Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby. Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick? It's literally her hobby, too. My salary wasn't nearly enough. So I stole data from that company. Ah, he's just like me for real, for real. What's up, Kiat? Welcome to the stream. Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was the security team chief, you stole some data and sold it. Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. What? I wish I had never asked that. I was somehow able to keep it secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own. What is it, Nick? You don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You do well to remember that. He sure told you. So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your test. Holy crap, oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. Crashed and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster. It's gonna be Jawsome. Okay. He fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that. Holy crap, dude. This does not get well. Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby, what else? Wasting money, huh? It's not a waste! So Miss DeLite doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she? So it would seem. I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other. I can't believe it. This case has gotten even Maya to think seriously about couples. Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright. Okay, here's a question. And this question is not something that you can really answer over Twitch chat. If you can, if you want to try a stab at it, you absolutely can. But I'm more asking it like as an introspective question, right? Like as a question to ask yourself for fun. Let's say you're in a relationship. How or what would be the limit of secrecy in a relationship? Because I think it's fair to say that if you are in a relationship, you're not going to like, you're going to have some things for yourself, right? Like some things are going to be your things and some things are going to be like your partner's things. So where do you personally draw the line? Now, obviously, if one of you is like stealing like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewels, that's kind of like a big secret, right? But like really ask yourself, like what would be okay and what would not be okay? Just as like a thought experiment, you know? Like I wonder, right? You know, like there's things that we all agree would be like you would not want them to be secret. Things like affairs, cheating, etc. That's all something that like obviously it's like a very common no-no. That's an easy one. But like let's say for example, let's try to say something a little bit more innocuous. What if your partner had a second job that they were doing part-time and they didn't tell you what the job was, and they for whatever reason they didn't tell you what the job, let's say it was a perfectly normal job, let's say it was like Amazon warehouse employee part-time or something like that, but they didn't tell you about it because they don't want to. They want to have something that is for themselves. Would that bother you? Would that bother you? I don't know. I don't know. Something to think about. If you did something illegal, you keep that a secret because you don't want the other person to be implicated. That's a fair point. Honestly, that's more weird. Something that doesn't compromise it, I suppose. That's more weird. I don't know. Kind of depends how developed the relationship is. Well, they're married. They're married. Should you care? Okay, should you care? Should you care? That's up to you. That's kind of a part of the question, Prince Grammar, is like what do you care about, right? Like I said, this is an introspective question. It's not like there's no right or wrong answer. It's not a question that could be answered very simply. Like there's no like one benchmark to like hit them all. It's just something to think about for yourself, you know? Like, to what extent are you okay with secrecy in a relationship? That's basically the nature of the question. It's just, I don't know. Consider it like a little shower aside that I just had. Because that's a really tame secret to now it sounds like it's a cover story for cheating, but it's not. It's not. Like it's not. Like it's not a cover story for cheating. So assume that the secret is being kept, but there is no ulteriourness to the secret. It's just a secret. It's just something they want to have for themselves. There's no ulterior motive to it. There's no foul play. There's no cheating. There's no, like, none of the obvious, like, red flags are present. But, you know, it's just that. Maybe they have a brother or a sister that they never tell you about. And you've known them for, like, 5 years, and then they're like, you meet the person, and they're like, by the way, this is my brother. And you're like, huh? You had a brother this whole time? We've been dating for, like, 5 years. And I'm like, yeah, well, it never came up. Would that be a problem? Like, would that be a problem? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking. No, I don't mean brother like dad, please. What about you? What's the threshold for you? I think I have a pretty high threshold, Blue Note. I think I have a pretty high threshold. No, the brother didn't do a horrible thing. It's just that when you met them, they were already an adult, so they were already out of the house, and your partner and your partner's brother never see each other. They might talk to each other, like they might text each other or something like that, but they don't really like talk to each other. And then like you dated them for like 5 years, 7 years.
God forbid women
Never
do
knew they
anything.
had a brother, and then you find out they had a brother. Like, is that like would that upset you? But eventually you would find out. Eventually you would find out. If you live together, there's no way you can hide a second job. Kind of. Kind of. Okay, what if it was not a second job? What if you found out that your partner, after work, let's say your partner told you that they work from 9 to 5. From 9 to 5. Then you find out in a few years pass, you find out that they actually work 9 to 4. But they take an hour extra after work to just drive around and be by themselves before coming back home because they just need some alone time after work. They never told you about it. And they're not cheating on you. Like that's the thing, is like they're not hiding anything else. Just this one fact. Like, is that too much? Is that too much? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I said, it's just this, it's meant to be like things that don't really affect you. So things that do not have any bearing on you, but they choose to keep it to themselves. How do you feel about that? An anonymous gifter gave biggest... I have to take a screenshot of this. What the fuck? That's insane. Okay, whoever the anonymous gifter is, thank you. And whoever you are with a username like that in chat, congratulations. That is a fantastic username. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That was insane. That was insane. Okay, okay. That you know what? That completely distracted me from the previous conversation. I mean, hey, it's a funny username. They're not hurting anybody, and they gave a sub, so yeah, I'll take it, man. There wasn't much to his testimony, was there? Sounds like he's avoiding something. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, they could be hurting someone. We'd better be careful. But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans, we'll never get closer to the truth. Yeah. Okay. God, that's insane. Can I pick the other option now? No. Just what were you blackmailed about anyway? The blackmail letter said if you don't want your identity revealed, referring to the mask star demasking. Tisk, tisk, I'm afraid that reason isn't going to hold up anymore. What do you mean? The victim had no proof the defendant was Mask Star Damask. You were the one who stole the company's secrets only 1 year earlier. But that was all over with once I was fired. But it is true that the fact that I stole the secrets was kept under wraps. Even so, there's no reason for me to pay up now a whole year later. Is that really true? What is it, Nick? The fact that Ron was stealing company data. I wonder if he would have had a problem if that ever became public knowledge. Probably. Why wouldn't you, right? Like, that's not good. Mr. DeLite, I believe you would have been in considerable trouble if your identity as a company data thief was made public. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to do by bullying your own client? Huh. Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow. That's exactly right. Well then, feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo. Little lawyer amigo. Yes, now come now. Provide some evidence to back up your assertion. Why would Mr. DeLite want to keep his data stealing secret from the public? Why would he want to do that? I know what Godot meant. I don't know what he meant. What did he mean? Why would Mr. DeLite want to keep his data stealing secret from going public? Oh! Because Desiree hates criminals. Mr. DeLite, what you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What doesn't? Desiree, yeah, I know. It's funny. I think you must have been very scared. Or I think you must have been scared. Very scared. Of having a certain person find out your secret. A certain person. Miss Desiree DeLite, the defendant's wife. What? But I... Listen to me. My Desi, she's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Ugh, Gadot. Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. DeLite stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that is how this murder came about. Oh, no, everything is falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that. Or you'll be sorry. Try to make that sound as pathetic as possible. Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. What do you think, Nick? I don't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Clearly, there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive is clear. Let's move on. Ugh. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. DeLite? Come now, tell us. We're all ears. The next testimony here. What about whipping? Okay, chat. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to save this testimony for next time because it is almost 12 and I cannot stream that late anymore. So as much as I would like to wait until the next to be continued, that's just not gonna happen anymore. But we'll start up again here next time, okay? Thank you, Pleiades. Gadot didn't grow. He's a fine specimen raised in a lab. Yep, I'm sorry for having to end a little... So basically from now on, chat... Yeah, every Wednesday. Every Wednesday is Ace Attorney. So from now on, I'm gonna try to start the streams an hour earlier and also end an hour earlier than I was doing over the summer. Just to like get back into the swing of things now that the school year started, you know? So that's why. And then also it becomes harder for me to like stream late now. So just, you know. But I'll still like, obviously I'm still going to be streaming, but I'm still going to want to stream the same amount of hours as before. It's just now it's going to be an hour earlier, if that makes sense. So let's rate Sally. Because actually, chat, did you know that this weekend when I was in California, I actually hung out with San Sally and she was awesome. And we had a ton of fun. And you can ask her all about our little friend date that we had when I rate her right now. Great stream, glad I caught it. I wish I was there for 1 through 5 and AA2. All of AA2 can be found in my VODs channel on YouTube. Like if you type !VODs, you could get a link to it. But otherwise you could just check it out. You could always catch the streams live on Wednesdays, Blue Note. Appreciate you being here. Summer was over in the blink of an eye, yeah. Okay, chat, so let's say our goodbyes. I caught the art. No, not for 1 through 5. Yeah, because I didn't have a VOD channel at that point. I didn't make one until after I started AA2. So that's definitely that one's on me. I took an L. I take an L for that one for not archiving AA1. But yeah. All right, Chompy, go ahead and say your goodbyes. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope that you found the content to be Jawsome. Chomp, 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 chomp. Get it? Jawsome? Because he's a shark. He's got jaws. Jawsome. It's so funny. Isn't it so funny? Bye-bye. All right, chat. So we're gonna rate Sally. Street Shark reference. have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you are a new viewer or a returning viewer, thank you so much for your continued support. I'm thankful that you chose to make this stream a part of your night. Hopefully you all found it entertaining. And I hope to see, and hopefully I can see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Master Duel, same time as today. We'll be streaming our Master Duel climb into the September ladder season. And yeah, that'll be tomorrow's stream. Otherwise, yeah, have a great rest of your night or a great rest of your day, depending on what part of the world you live in. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow, okay? So everybody take care. Love you all. Thank you so much. And oh, and we're gonna be rating Sally, so wish her a fantastic stream and ask her about our date that we had, our friend date, okay? I will give you a sneak peek that we had sushi and it was delicious. Okay. So okay. It will begin in 10 seconds. So bye-bye everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Right. And 3, 2, 1. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.